Why old age is a new beginning. Elderhood in the modern era. Welcome to Elderly Bloom, the channel where we celebrate the richness, wisdom, and endless possibilities of aging. Today, let's talk about something powerful. And how growing older isn't the end of your story, but the beginning of an extraordinary new chapter. A chapter we now call Elderhood. Elderhood is the time after retirement, but it's far more than just what comes after work. It's a vibrant season of life, when all the experiences, lessons, and wisdom you've collected over the decades are ready to blossom in new and beautiful ways. In the past, life expectancy was short. Reaching 60 often meant preparing for the end. Today, thanks to medical advances, better living standards, and greater awareness about health, millions can expect to live 20, 30, even 40 years beyond retirement. That's a whole second adulthood waiting to be written, but society hasn't fully caught up. Cultural stereotypes still suggest that aging means becoming irrelevant, invisible, even useless. As Maggie Kuhn, founder of the Grey Panthers, once said, elders are often seen as mindless, useless, and sexless. But those old images are wrong, and you are living proof of that. Rather than fading away, elderhood is an opportunity for powerful inner and outer growth. First, inner empowerment. Researcher and author Eugene C. Bianchi found that creative elders share a remarkable trait. They move beyond negative cultural stereotypes by cultivating their inner life. They tap into talents developed over a lifetime. They allow themselves to dream, to imagine, to create, even late into their 70s, 80s, and beyond. An elderly actor he interviewed described the importance of keeping imagination alive. His family rehearsed plays at home, filling their space with laughter, energy, and creativity. Arts, music, storytelling, gardening, all of these are expressions of the soul's deep longing for beauty and meaning. Participating in these activities isn't just a pastime, it's spiritual. And there's another powerful trait: serene self-esteem. Creative elders no longer chase external validation. They grow comfortable in their own skin, embracing their authentic selves without fear. One 106-year-old woman said it simply: I wake up, look at the trees, say a prayer, and put away fear. This kind of self-peace, moving from a fear-driven life to a love-driven one, is one of the greatest gifts of elderhood. And elderhood is also the perfect time to harvest memories, not just to reminisce, but to revisit and reinterpret life stories with deeper wisdom. Storytelling heals. It helps connect with others, discover strengths, and find new meaning. As Bianchi's research shows, sharing one's story can overcome isolation, release old resentments, and build strong communities. Second, outer empowerment. Creative elders don't just look inward. They reach outward, refusing to accept passive retirement. Instead, they craft new purposes, big and small, that connect them to the world. Take Colonel Harlan Sanders, who founded KFC at the age of 65, or Martha Stewart, who continued expanding her brand into her 70s, or Jane Fonda, who, far from slowing down, embraced fitness, activism, and new projects into her 80s. Closer to home, Bianchi tells the story of a partially blind woman in San Francisco who visits elementary schools to talk about aging, educating young minds about respect and wisdom, or the retired Navy admiral who founded a Center for Defense Information, advocating for peace instead of war. These stories prove one thing: elderhood isn't about stepping back. It's about stepping forward in new and meaningful ways. Some elders take up social causes, from human rights to environmental activism. Former President Jimmy Carter is a striking example. After losing his bid for re-election, he turned his attention to fighting disease and promoting peace worldwide, inspired by a deep spiritual turning point after his political defeat. In elderhood, there is a new kind of freedom: freedom from past expectations, freedom to speak truths once kept silent, freedom to laugh at oneself and to find deep gratitude even in hardship. Humor and gratitude are hallmarks of creative aging. One elder woman, once raised under strict Calvinism, became a clown in her later years, embracing playfulness as a spiritual practice. A rabbi in his 90s, caring for his ailing wife, said simply, I am awash in a sea of gratitude. Even in the face of illness, loss, and the nearness of death, these elders shine with resilience. They do not fear death itself. They accept it as part of the sacred rhythm of life. A final transformation, not an ending. One woman even planned a joyful celebration for after her funeral. A party, not a mourning. Friendship, too, takes on new meaning. While family remains important, many elders find deeper connection through friendships and intentional communities. Small groups dedicated to worship, service, and mutual support. They prove that even as the world grows faster and more fragmented, the human heart still seeks and finds true connection. Elderhood, then, is not simply about getting older. It's about becoming fuller. It's about turning life's tapestry into a masterpiece. It's about living every day with intention, with courage, and with joy. You are not over the hill. You are on the summit, looking out at new horizons waiting to be explored. You are not finished. You are in bloom. So as you move through this rich, sacred season of life, remember, you carry the wisdom of generations. You hold stories yet untold. You embody the strength, the humor, the resilience, and the love that this world so desperately needs. Embrace your elderhood, celebrate it, and let your life continue to bloom, beautifully, boldly, and brightly. Thank you for spending this time with us here at Elderly Bloom. Until next time, keep growing, keep dreaming, and above all, keep blooming.